All right, that's a keeper.
Flight 506, you're clear for approach.
Flight 506, lining up for re-entry maneuver. RCS thrusters, nominal. Temperature and pressure are nominal. Fuel cells, nominal. Attitude, nominal. Re-entry angle on target. Beginning atmospheric insertion. Passing through Mach 19. Outer hull temperature rising. Temperature nominal. Have a fire on the mission. What's up? Mayday! Mayday! We have no control. We're stabilizing. I have it.
Control, Flight 506 is off radar.
You are watching CNN Global News Now with your host, Cynthia Brockton.
Good evening. Topping today's news, IASA and FBI officials announced their combined investigation into Tuesday's sabotage and subsequent mid-air breakup of orbital flight 506. 530 passengers died in the crash. The crew was unable to maintain the correct insertion angle into the Earth's atmosphere. Flight 506 became no more than a man-made meteor in a matter of seconds. FBI Special Agent and Chief Investigator into the crash, Donald Gerlach, reveals what he terms as strong motivation for sabotage in the crash of Flight 506.
5 passengers aboard the flight were scheduled to give depositions to Justice Department prosecutors Wednesday morning in an ongoing investigation into the suspected cloning of humans and the creation of cybernetic entities, both of which are violations of the Peterson-Greenway Act and carry a mandatory life sentence. The 5 passengers were all senior executives of Tosling Technologies Incorporated. Their testimony would have revealed a conspiracy among 3 multinational corporations to create a human cybernetic entity.
50 years ago, the people of this nation made it clear they felt the practice of cloning, beyond the cloning of organs for medical reasons, was an unnatural practice. The same goes for creating artificial humans, or cyborgs. I have been thoroughly briefed by the FBI and feel the corporations apparently involved have purposely acted to subvert the will of the people. I pledge to do whatever is necessary to see that all parties involved are apprehended and brought to justice.
Senator Vardaman denied recent rumors that the U.S. government secretly funded cyborg research to develop a super warrior for the military.
Incoming vid call from Sebastian Gabriel, CEO, Amasia Biogenetics. Gold channel encryption enabled.
After listening to the news, it appears your elimination of the Tosling threat was too thorough. There's been a radical new development in the ongoing negotiations. It seems the FBI and fear have convinced SAMEX officials to roll over. I need your assistance once again. Amasia's source within the FBI has informed me that SAMEX has kept all records allow research and development in a non-network computer located within a sub-basement level of their corporate headquarters. In exchange for immunity, SAMEX executives will turn over that computer to the FBI tomorrow morning. Let me emphasize the importance of this computer. It contains every detail that has transpired between Tasling, SAMEX, and Amasia during the past 5 years. Should this computer fall into FBI hands, there'll be no doubt that we were in the process of creating a human cyborg to be sold to the highest bidder. I've placed Amasia on full alert. All personnel, equipment, records are being shuttled to our moon base. Amasia has pumped enough money and resources into lunar development to assure that we'll be protected off planet, at least long enough to smooth over the situation. However, that still leaves SAMEX personnel and that damned computer. Everyone with any knowledge of our operations must be removed, quickly and as cleanly as possible. I've placed other consultants on the SAMEX personnel problem. The computer, I've reserved the computer for you. 5 million international exchange credits have been transferred to your Caribbean account. An additional 5 million will be deposited upon confirmation of the computer's destruction. Are the usual conditions acceptable to you? Mm-hmm. I've placed floor plans of the SAMEX building on file for you. They're current, updated just last week. Access them using the passwords right tomorrow.
SAMEX International, Fortune City, New York sector.
I'll be here until I receive word that you've completed your assignment. Oh, I almost forgot. As to your request, I've attempted to locate those responsible for your brother's death 2 weeks ago. I have nothing conclusive about Eric's murder, but indications are that SAMEX was the mover here. Apparently they'd gotten wind of the FBI investigation and were attempting to cover their tracks. Until I hear from you again later tonight.
Thank you for using VidCall.
Everyone with any knowledge of our operations must be removed, quickly and as cleanly as possible.
Playback.
You've been listening to the news? It appears your elimination of the Tasling threat was too thorough.
Rewind. Magnify. 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 Subject 1 locked. Subject 2 locked. Subject 3 locked. Tracking. Unable to isolate subject for identification process. Magnify. Magnify. Subject images isolated. Connecting to federal net. Hacker program active. Decoded.
Everyone with any knowledge of our operations must be removed, quickly and as cleanly as possible.
Security device is detected. Negative entry. Negative entry. Negative entry. Negative entry. Alternate entry found. Descend building exterior. Penetrate building exterior.
Window alarm bypassed.
building floor plan. Generating infiltration route. Scanning for security measures. Security system active. Threat assessment minimum. Playback. Magnified. Weapon identified. Type R359. Phase particle beam emitter. Tactical security device. Not present on floor plans. Supplied floor plans in error. Reason unknown. Assessment. Eliminate threat.
Security alarm. Security alarm. Intruder detected on level 47. Security to level 47.
Elevator ascending. 2 security personnel detected. Security personnel gathering in lobby.
Fred! Report in, Fred. What's the situation up there? Have you got her? They're not answering. You two wouldn't be enough to handle her. Fred! Jerry! What do you answer me?
She took out Fred and Jerry. You two up the stairwell, you with me.
They're alive. Help me get them out of here.
Files already deleted. Mission objective unattainable.
Gabriel said you'd be hard to kill, but I didn't expect this hard. You left quite a trail of bodies behind. I underestimated your abilities.
The time has now come to correct that oversight.
Subject deceased. Subject deceased. Critical damage. Critical damage. Critical damage. Survival prospect. 28%.
transports have touched down on the moon. I'm scheduled for liftoff at 7 in the morning. I'll talk to you again before then.
Target acquired.
It's too late. Amasia is safe. Our rockets are on the moon, and I've just transmitted all of the SAMX information, as well as our own, to the moon base. Our computers are erasing themselves at this very moment. You're too late.
It's never too late to correct a mistake.
Program violation. Unauthorized self-termination forbidden.
You've been a very busy Batgirl tonight, sister dear. It will take at least 3 cleaning crews working till dawn to erase the mess you left at SAMX.
Eric? You're alive?
Everyone with any knowledge of our operations must be removed.
Quick and clean, just what we wanted. The electronic surveillance unit captured every digit of that lunar transmission. We're putting it back in the Amasia computers at this very moment. When we do our official search 10 minutes from now, we'll have all the evidence needed to put away anyone even remotely connected to Amasia, SAMX, and Taz Ling.
One of these days, our use of cyborg agents is gonna come out in the open. These damn corporations, they're getting close to beating us at our own game.
Maybe, but not today. Not since we cloned our way into the mob and put them out of business 50 years ago. Free enterprise is alive and well in this country. Anybody, even a multinational corporation who wants to do something a little less than legal has to go to the families. And there isn't a reigning godfather that isn't one of ours now. It's a good arrangement. Crime rate's down 75% compared to the days before we used clones and cyborgs. And we keep just enough illicit activity around to give the politicians something to talk about.
Yeah, but what about him? This is what happens when a cyborg goes off kilter.
She saved the taxpayers millions. Cheaper than keeping somebody like him in prison for decades. No, there's still a use for agents like our brother and sister cyborgs.
My former sibling had a faulty emotion system. She failed when she learned my predecessor had been eliminated. She became too human. She was too attached to me to be efficient.
Our techs made sure that your new sister will not have that weakness. There, she's ready. You two be on your way. There's a lunar base waiting to be destroyed.
All right, that's a keeper.